What up, Dokkanners? So over the course of the 10th anniversary, I have been telling people to save their special stones and coins and only use them towards the end of the celebration. I then made another video at the end of the celebration going over my picks over which characters I think you guys could pick up. But I also mentioned that if you can, it would be a good idea to wait until Sunday. It is now Sunday. There is one more possible window where we could be getting some additional news. So the purpose of this video is to merely remind you, if you are someone who's been still holding on to those special stones and coins, to get ready to make your decision pretty soon, because we're winding down. We are approaching the end of this little window. Currently, World Tournament is underway, so you are probably watching this either while during World Tournament or just during World Tournament weekend in general. So you're probably wondering, will I be able to redeem these special stones and coins after the World Tournament is done? Yes, you will be able to. The World Tournament is set to go until the 23rd. Let me see. I should have had this planned out already. Oops, that's the survey. Let me pull up the campaign details right there. The World Tournament is going to be going on until the 23rd at 10:59 p.m. my time. Now, obviously, most of you don't live in my time zone, but when you factor this as the end of the World Tournament, and then you factor the dates that I have been presenting in my special stone coin videos, this tells you that you still have some time. Now, this stupid website that I use, Evernote, constantly messes with its formatting to try to like bait its users to pay for the service. I'll never do that, Evernote. You suck. So yeah, the formatting looks all weird. This was all side by side. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, but these idiots changed the format, so ignore that. But look at the deadline here. I wrote this out before. The paid LR stone can be used before March 25th. That is after this. The premium TUR also can be done before March 25th, 8 p.m. That's after this. We've also got the 10th anniversary special stone that can be done until March 25th, 8 a.m. PDT. Again, before this, as well as the red stone, the pity coins, and the regular coins. The only thing that has now passed since my last video would be the super easy A characters. So again, hopefully you saw the other video and you made your decision, but units like the Buhan are no longer accessible through the red coins. They are gone. So this is probably the only thing we can get rid of. Actually, let me just, I'm gonna gray this out. I still want to keep it in here. So that being said, what I'm basically gonna do here is I'm just gonna review my thoughts on which characters to pick up. And again, if you hold out until after the World Tournament, there's a chance we could get some sort of an announcement for an upcoming Easy A or Super Easy A. You're gonna have a window of about a day and a half after the World Tournament is over. So if you can do it, great. This is me letting you know about that fact. But if you don't think you have the capability of remembering, then by all means, pick up the characters that you want to pick up. And as I mentioned in my previous video, disclaimer, this is my opinion. The more copies of a character you already have, the less you need to buy more. Never chase rainbows. Wait as long as possible before the end. At least wait until Sunday, March 18th. It is obviously past that. So that being said, let me actually pull up my game here so you guys can see. I've already picked up all of my characters, but I still want to show. Oh, great. Okay, doesn't work. Now let's go over here. So over here, we've got this 10th anniversary special stone, 4 days away, 4 days away. TUR, redstone, all this stuff. I ended up picking for my 10th anniversary stone to pick up an extra copy of the Tech Goku. For my LR stone, I don't even remember what I picked up. I think I got Spirit Bomb GT because that's the character that I don't have a super attack 5 for. Yeah, I picked up some whale choices. Premium TUR, I'm pretty sure I picked up the STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the revive counter one. The STR, or not the STR, I think I said STR on this video. The red stone, I went and I picked up more copies of older 90% units that I don't have enough copies of at their SSR level. So I basically reversed it and infused them into my other characters. And then for coins, I mean, you guys already know the rest. So now let's go through my choices. Premium LR. 7th anniversary LRs are the best. 7th anniversary part 2 LR is also equally good. Now that the Festival of Battles is a thing, that wasn't a thing before when I was discussing this previously. So this makes these two characters all the more coveted. Then you got Beast Gohan, and then we've got Gogeta, whose stock has also gone up because of the Festival of Battles. All of this remains the same. Premium TUR, I would say, also remains the same. Maybe you could throw the Super Saiyan 3 Goku a little bit higher, because now with these longer form events, this unit's passive is going to be more easily accessible. you'll be able to get those extra passing turns where the dodge chance goes up, the damage reduction goes up, and all that stuff. So I would say maybe these two are interchangeable at this point. But I still think the GT Super Saiyans are at the top because the category is on the rise. I was thinking maybe Majin Vegeta could get an EZA. When I'm posting this video, we don't have any such announcement. They could announce something after the World Tournament. Usually right after the World Tournament is done, like a minute later, some sort of an announcement will happen. Even if it's minuscule, it could be something. So I'm still holding out hope that it could be Majin Vegeta. But since it hasn't happened yet, I guess the odds are dropping. So I'm going to go ahead and put this towards the bottom. Then we've got the 10th anniversary stone. Again, everybody get Vegito. Honestly, there's no contest. Get Vegito. Even if you have a copy and you think maybe I should go for like Frieza, getting another Vegeta would be better. Festival of Battles. Gogeta, close second. Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4, a fantastic unit, leads the category, all that good stuff. You don't need me to explain it, but these are my top 4. I accidentally put the 7th anniversary LRs in this list, so I have since changed it. They were in slot 3 and 4, so the Super Saiyan 3 now bumps up. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks bumps up to number 4. Then I've got Broly. I've got Broly over the other anniversary LRs just because Broly is an incredible defensive unit and leads one of the better extreme class teams at the moment. Gohan, heavy hitter. Frieza has utility. Frieza has a good active skill when transforming into Goku. No, whichever one. Frieza gives the mini heal. It's like an item. So I think the Frieza is also good. Plus, anniversary unit. You know, like while Buhan is a good pickup, an anniversary unit for free just feels better to me. So I threw Frieza in there. It's difficult to make a pitch for Royal Blue, but if you want to throw Royal Blue in there, you could do that as well. Then we've got the free-to-play Redstone. So again, my stance remains. I would say Buhan is number 1, Janemba's number 2. I would say now with Festival of Battles being a thing, you could probably shift it over like this now. Maybe, or maybe even like this. But I do think that the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is still a fantastic tank. So not as fantastic as we were hoping for in certain situations, but still a very good tank. So I think this is a good, pretty generalized list, and I don't think I need to change anything else. No sight on, or no idea about a super easy for this guy yet. Could happen soon. No super easy yet for this guy. Again, we could find out something after World Tournament is over. And then down here on the pity coins, we've got, again, the 10th anniversary characters. So this is the order. Royal Blue, sadly, is at the bottom. And then we've got the red coins. So whichever character you picked up a copy of with your premium LR stone, if you did, you could get the other one with coins. I don't think this is much of a conversation anymore. I think people have already done this. Glorio. Glorio is worth picking up with red coins. The only question is that now that Glorio has released for the Daima celebration, the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, is he going to come back for Golden Week? We still don't know, but even if he does, this is still a good pickup. I would say that the Daima Goku is probably not as necessary. Gogo Trunks, Gogeta, Buhan. Buhan is no longer accessible, so I could actually remove the Buhan. Actually, can I make you smaller? There you go. And then we got the pity teal coin, Vegeta number 1, Broly. This does not change. Does the Festival of Battles change anything here? Probably. You know what? Festival of Battles actually does change some stuff. I would say Festival of Battles actually puts the Gogeta up here, up at the top. Yeah. Festival of Battles does move it up quite a bit because you can stack defense permanently. One of the issues with this Gogeta is that he's all about dodging and getting stronger with the dodge, right? But with a 50 phase fight, you might want to just keep him in his base form so he can perma-stack defense at least once every turn. Not at least, only once every turn. So by the time you get to the latter phases, he's going to be a surprisingly resilient defensive unit. So yeah, I would say that Gogeta is number 2 here after the Great Ape Vegeta. And then all of these guys are there. And then that's it. So just a quick review. Again, this is incredibly repetitive, but the sole purpose of this video is to remind you, if you still have your stones or your coins, to get ready to use them. Again, if you can wait until after the World Tournament is done, there could be an announcement for an upcoming EZA or Super EZA. If you can do that, great. If you can't do it, I don't blame you. By all means, spend away, pick up the characters you want. Also, if you don't want to spend your red coins, you don't have to. You just don't have to. Worst case scenario, you just hold off on getting a unit until the next time the unit comes back. Big deal. Not a big deal. I said big deal as in I was being sarcastic. It's not a big deal. Anyway, I'm done. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna go do some more World Tournament. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let in the comments your thoughts on which characters are worth picking up. Are you one of those people that is going to be waiting all the way down to the wire to see if there's any sort of an announcement for an easy or super easy during the Saiyan Days celebration before making that final decision on those red stones or coins? Let me know your thoughts, your theories in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more content of the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.